The Wonderland Group from Dumfries and Galloway are actively involved in educating their local community in the dangers of substance misuse. This amazing group of young people, aged 13 to 23, deliver the ultimate gaming experience which invites people on a journey through Alice in Wonderland themed zones to investigate issues affecting the lives of young people today. The group have shown that young people are actively and creatively involved in making a positive difference in their community.
In Wonderland, things are not always as they seem. Dreams and reality tend to skew. Nightmares become fantasy, and legends become truth. But for those of you who suffer from any nervous disposition, heart condition, epilepsy, pass the Dutch upon the left hand side, woo! Pass the Dutch upon the left hand side. Wonderland may not be for you. If this is the case, time to leave now. Pass the Dutch.
Wonderland is a sensory theatre and collaborative process that young people go through. They enter a space, and inside that space they're led through a journey using all sorts of theatrical devices, technological devices, screens, visual arts, a little bit of music, lots of acting, lots of characterisation, and they're led into a world that we try to make, well, the young people try to make as believable as possible, so they totally get inside that world. Once they're inside that world, then we hit them with loads of issues in a really kind of creative way. We get them to think outside the box. So throughout that 40-minute journey, they've been faced with all these issues, and they have a response to that, whether they like it or not, because it's all happened so quickly, and it can be quite fast-paced, it can be quite slow at times, but at the end of it, no matter how they feel or how much they understand, they get to the end of a process and they have some sort of response to it.
I think the Wonderland experience has been innovative, not just for Dumfries and Galloway, but actually nationally. I've never seen anything quite like Wonderland being, performed anywhere. The way in which theatre and youth-led interactive issue-based work kind of come together to create something so dynamic. I would, apart from probably the Edinburgh Festival, I would hazard a guess that there are no theatre productions across Scotland that have queues of 2.5 hours of young people waiting to get into that, and loads of young people had to be turned away because we just couldn't fit them in. The demand for this kind of experience was so great.
I think what inspired me to get involved in the project was that I've been going to the Youth Inquiry Service quite a lot, and it was talked about. I quite like doing acting and stuff, and I thought I liked this things that were covering like LGBT issues, sexual health, mental health, things like that. And I thought it was quite a fun way of getting across to young people, because if you bombard young people like leaflets and things, they're not going to read them and stuff. I thought this was a new fun way of getting, they get an experience, but they get taught something as well through learning, through going through the experience.
The impacts that I believe that the young people have made in the local area are really significant. They've had a lot of recognition from not only partner agencies who've said that this is a fantastic way to be delivering youth information to young people, but from the young people themselves and the journeys that it's taken them on, the skills they've learned, the confidence that's been built, the projects that have actually developed from it as well. There's been the recreation of Dumfries Youth Theatre that's formulated from it, and just the range of people that actually now want to become involved shows how impactful the experience has actually been for everyone involved.
What I would say to young people to get involved with this course and make a difference is most definitely getting into this project is phenomenal. The amount of skills I've learned and took in from this and even passed on to others is unbelievable. You know, we done magic courses, we done script writing, characterisation. It was phenomenal. So I would say to young people, you know, if you're looking something to do over the summer, you're bored, you want to get into planning and design work or anything along them lines, definitely take on this project. It would look amazing on your CV or your reference.
I think some of the group's greatest achievements have been actually allowing the project to develop in the way that it has, being as creative as it has, and being delivered on the scale that it is. It's a huge undertaking that everyone takes on board, and I think being able to commit to the level that they have done and the real innovative nature of the project has brought about a lot of the real successes of it.
I don't think it's fair that young folk always get the negative side of things, like this sort of thing can change that, because when you see, as soon as you go into Wonderland, then it's everything that affects young folk or that even affects adults in their life, and you didn't really see it a lot. It's a big deal to young folk, but media and that, they didn't make a big deal about it, and then we thought that if we done this, then it would show that young folk are not bad and that we can give something to the community, because the community have gave us so much in our lives, so we should return the favour.